Hi, welcome back to Put Together-ish. I'm Lauren. I am the most serious, unserious person you are ever going to meet. Okay, so I'm in my car. I'm sitting in my car, and you're probably like, Lauren, you're not Madeline RG. Why are you doing your podcast in your car? Listen. Listen. Here's the thing. If you know anything about me, which maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe you're new here. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Hugs and kisses. I hope you stay. My car is my safe space. This is Myrtle, the Malibu. Whenever I need to escape, whenever I just need to be alone, I go to her. I go to Myrtle. I sit in thy car. And this time, I actually just needed to record as well. So this time, I ran to Myrtle with my microphone. So I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. We're going to find out. Hey guys, it's been a while. Yeah, did you guys think I quit? I didn't, bitch. I'm still here. Fuck. But oh my god, so many things have happened, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fucking love this setup. I'm so comfortable here, and I fear you guys don't understand, this is where I get I'm too comfortable in my car. I have conversations by myself in my car. This is where I get my most vulnerable in my car. So I feel like I'm gonna have to cut so much stuff out because I'm just gonna say shit that nobody else can hear that. That. Should I cut that out or should I keep that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh, side note. Ooh, those audio levels are looking a little off. That looks like it was really loud. Was that really loud for you guys? I know I screamed, but that looked a little crazy. Okay, I'll take it down a notch. Sorry. I'm just excited to talk to you guys. My bad. God, I can't be excited. Anyways, I went to Dunkin'. And I really like my order. I'm sorry, I just wanted to share that. And me and the barista became friends, and she was really funny. And let me tell you about the experience because it was really interesting. So I ordered this order that everyone on TikTok told me to get. It's a medium iced coffee with 2 white chocolate, 1 caramel, 1 green. And I pull up to the window and she goes, "Oh my God, you're gorgeous." And I'm like, "Bitch, thanks." I didn't call her bitch, but I did not call her bitch. I said, "Thanks, so are you." And she's like, "You look really young," which I don't really hear that a lot, but I was like, "Well, thanks." "Well, thank you." Period. She's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 23. She goes, "Oh, I'm 20. I'm like, "Oh, queen." And I'm like, her energy was just so fun. I could just tell, she's just a yippity yapper like me. She just wanted to chit chat. We were holding up the line. There were people behind us. She didn't give a fuck. She did not give a fuck that she was holding up the line, And she was just chit chatting away. And she was like, "Well, how come I've never seen you before?" I'm like, "Oh, I usually go to the other Dunkin' on the other side of town." She's like, "Oh, you need to start coming here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be back. And next time I come, you better be working. And then you're going to tell me what to try because people on my TikTok want to know the orders." She's like, "Oh my God, yes. But Thursdays, next Thursday's my last day. So you have to come every single day until that." I was like, "Yes, bitch, I'm coming." She's like, "Yeah, but I usually go to Starbucks, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Oh, I don't really support Starbucks because she's like, "Oh, so you're a liberal." That bitch just straight up went right into it. Honestly, period, for being let's just cut to the chase. She goes, "Yeah, I'm Republican. So you're liberal?" "Oh, okay, period. Let's just let's get straight into it. We just met." Okay. She goes, "I'm gonna be honest, I hope this doesn't ruin our friendship." Guys, I'm sitting in my car. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts sitting in my car. What? It was just so funny how she just did not give a fuck. And honestly, respect. That was fucking hilarious. Why the figgity fuck? Can we talk about the drones? As if what the motherfuck? There's drones in New Jersey. There's drones in New Jersey. Question mark, exclamation point. Are we gonna talk about that? I literally, like, this country is actually so funny to me. We are so hilarious to me because, you know, we have so much information on Luigi, but we have no idea what these drones are. First off, let's talk about him. I literally love our generation so much. I love that, like, this one thing has united us as a nation. I just really love that, like, I'm scrolling on my TikTok and, like, there's, like, Luigi edits, like, thirst trap edits. We are so unserious but so serious. Like, we're the ones that care about this type of shit, and then we're gonna go make TikTok edits. Anyways, let's move on. So we're going into the new year, and on top of that, it was a Gemini full moon as we move into the new year. And, you know, I really don't know if my target audience is, like, into astrology at all. And I have to say, like, I'm not an expert whatsoever. I really am not. Hold on, let me get comfortable. I'm not, like, an astrology expert, but, like, I just like it. I like it. I appreciate it. I think it's fun. And I just have to say, like, I know y'all felt that full moon. I know y'all felt the chaoticness of that Gemini full moon during Sagittarius season. The fuck? If you have any type of Gemini placements, Sagittarius placements, you felt that. Or Virgo placements, I'm pretty sure. So, like, I actually, yikes. Like, you probably felt the urge to either, like, throw fucking hands or, like, literally be isolated, like, or both. Because that's what I'm on. And I feel like it's really, really good going into the new year. So it's good. Like, let's go. Oh, and while we're on astrology, this might not make sense while I'm talking about this, but, like, it makes sense to me. SZA announced that she's dropping. And I have to say that, like, I actually have already cried and I haven't even, like, heard all of the songs yet. And I just have to say, I found out the other day that SZA is a Pisces moon. And that makes so much sense. Duh. Literally fucking duh. Hold on, I'm taking a sip. Literally duh. I can't explain to you guys, like, I have never had an artist's, like, music relate to me more. Like, her, like, she just gets it. Like, she has a song for every single thing that I have felt and every single thing that I have been through. Like, it's, like, actually insane on a different level. And then I was just like, let me, like, look up her big three. Pisces moon. Duh. And, like, that mixed with her Scorpio makes so much sense. Like, she's a little toxic, but she's so emotional, so passionate. Duh. Oh my God. I literally, just a snippet of the one song that she posted, Drive, literally crying, like, literally sobbed. Like, it's literally about her, like, driving in her car trying to clear her mind. Like, wait, literally me. That's all. Like, the day that I part with my car, I actually don't know what I'll do. I actually don't know what I'll do. And the thing is with me is, like, I am so, wait, you guys already know this. Obviously, I've shared this many times. I'm very avoidant. But also what comes with that is, like, I get rid of things very easily. Like, I don't feel attachment to many things. Like, I just, like, don't. Like, new spaces, cool. Like, I just throw away shit easily. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm the type of person that will sit down in a salon chair and be like, okay, like, let's just, like, buzz my hair off. Like, I don't care. I actually don't give a fuck. Everything comes back to you tenfold. Like, I actually don't give a fuck. But my car? My car? I don't know. Like, because this is, like, the one place. Wait, why am I about to cry? Like, this is, like, the one, like, spot where I've just like felt calmness when everything else around me, like my brain, like when my thoughts and like my brain is like going so fast, like this is where like everything is quiet for me, and I can come in here, I can be with myself, I can be with my thoughts, and like that's okay, like it's safe in here, you know. And like not saying that like my room isn't like that, or my house isn't like that, but like usually I have roommates, or I have family members, but like in here I'm by myself, and like I can play my music, I can drive where I want, I have control, or like, you know. And Myrtle has like been there with me through it all. And you're like, Lauren, you're talking about a car. I don't know, y'all. Like she's just been with me through it all. Fuck. She's been hydroplaning a little bit. She's been kind of testing me. She's just kind of like, oop, got you, bitch. Like, oop. She kind of just like keeps me on my toes. She really does. Like she actually is just like, girl, give it up. Like she literally like every 3 months or so, she's like, please give me a break. And then I'm like, no, you're not going anywhere. You're staying. So yeah. Anyways, back to SZA. Let me get back on track. SZA posted a snippet of a song called Drive. Like the words like really, she just literally gets me. I've been up to midnight, driving to nowhere, hoping that somebody is missing me somewhere. Trying to get my head clear. But so hard I can't be. All my exes still love me. Like dead ass. I fear that's gonna be in my top 3. I saw a TikTok that was like, SZA drops on Friday. Just put the sweet in a psych word. Anyways, let's move on. So what have I been up to, you're wondering? Nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you. Honestly, hold on. Imagine like first off, I'm in a parking lot. Imagine pulling up next to me. You see a girl sitting in the passenger seat holding a microphone. It really takes a special type of psychotic. Let me reword that. It takes a special type of art to sit in your car with a microphone and talk to yourself. And I love it. I'm literally having so much fun. Anyways, we're running out of sunlight. So what have I been up to? Nothing new, really. I'm just working, creating, dilly-dallying, spiraling, crying, laughing, smiling, loving. I'm not gonna lie, like I actually had a huge mental breakdown before this. That's why, obviously, I think I told you guys that, like, and that's why I'm in my car now. And I didn't really want to do this. I feel a lot better now that I'm doing this. I have to like do a little rant, and then I'm gonna tell you guys some funny stories. I guess it's not a rant. I feel like maybe somebody else needs to hear this. No matter where you want to go in life, no matter what it is you're doing, if you feel stuck, because actually this helps, because I know somebody sent in a submission about being stuck in a rut. And when I read that, I was like, like, I really don't know how to give advice about this, because like when you're stuck in a rut, really like there's no right or wrong thing to do here. It is truly up to you. And everything is so situational when it comes to this. And I'm always the first one to say, give yourself grace. There's a reason you're here. There's a reason for every single season that you're put in. Truly, truly, truly. And I have to say, no matter where you want to get in life, whatever your dreams are, whatever it is you want to see, whatever it is you want to succeed, don't ever, ever, ever let anybody in your life tell you that they're too big. Okay? I don't know if anybody can relate to like people that are supposed to like support you and like cheer you on, like telling you that like, like your dreams are just a little too crazy. Like it really does suck. It really is so exhausting. And I just want to say that that's probably one of the hardest parts of all of this, especially if you're someone that's always been like the strong one, and you're always the one that's like supporting others and like cheering on others. And when it's your time to like get like put your head down and grind, like the people that are supposed to like have your back tenfold are the ones that are like telling you like, oh, you know, like go the safe route. Like, fuck that shit. Literally fuck that shit. Fuck the safe route. Guys, we have one of these. I literally cannot tell you like more. Like, put your head down and just like drown out the noise. Literally, I'm to the point in my life where I literally am cutting everyone off that just like doesn't understand me in the way that I need to be understood. Like, truly, end of sentence. And if you don't like match my energy in the way that I need to be matched, I'm sorry, I'm not moving forward with you. And I think that if you're stuck in a rut, a quote that like one of my friends sent me that has really, really stuck with me and then like I really, really have been living by recently is dig deeper, not wider. Especially if you're someone like me that's just like constantly like going every single direction, is constantly wanting to do different things and is constantly giving their love to other people. But like, it's time to dig deeper and stop spreading yourself so thin. Ever since she like sent me that quote, like it has resonated with me so fucking much. And if you're stuck in a rut, number one, give yourself grace. And remember that like, I truly believe that like maybe you're always going to be sent the same lesson over and over again until you like learn. And remember that the universe will reward you when you start putting yourself first. Like, truly put yourself first, make yourself happy, and the rest will come. If you feel like you're someone like me that's just like that wants like so much for themselves and is like honestly, one of my biggest fears in life is just like literally number one fear, being average. Number two, just existing. I feel like so many people just exist in this world and instead of just like living. There's a difference between existing and living. And my biggest fear is just to exist. And I feel like a lot of people that I grew up around just like existed. And like that is like like it is okay to see the people that you're around and be like, hey, like I don't want to be like you at all. So like I'm therefore going to separate myself. Okay. So hopefully that resonated with somebody. And again, remember the safe route. And advice of the day, live, don't exist. Live. Okay. So I have some funny stories. Let me check my notes. Okay. So I have some notes I want to go through, and then some of you asked me questions, and then honestly, that's about it. And then I'm trying to really think if I have time to do like a 2024 recap one, but I really want to. So I think I'm going to try to release one before the new year. Okay. First off, you guys won't believe this. Literally like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Literally buckle the fuck up. I was sitting at my table last weekend. No fuck. You were sitting at a table. What? Oh my God. Anyways, I was sitting down at the table and I get this email and it said that $100 was sent anonymously in my name. And I thought it was just like one of those spammy things that just like tries to get ya, you know, and I was like, whatever. But then I looked into it because there was a message attached to it. And it said, I'm so sorry for all the terrible things I said to you and about you in school. I was like, what? And essentially it was just like this website where you can like donate to this organization. And it was a .org website. So I was like, this can't be fake. This can't be a scam. So I emailed them and I was like, hey, like I didn't donate anything. Like I just want to make sure like you guys aren't getting like scammed at all. But like, I just want to make sure like I'm just confused why I'm getting the email. And they emailed me back and they were like, hey, like, no, like we did get the money, but somebody wanted to send you an anonymous message. But we got the donation on your behalf. So essentially, my bully donated $100 to this organization and said sorry for bullying me. So first off, I just have to say, if you're listening to this, I'm just confused. First off, I want to say I would have loved $100, but like, I'm just kind of confused on this move. I'm a little confused. I've felt all the feelings because like, at first I want to be like, what a fucking lame-o move. Loser. Okay, because there's so many people that this could be. Like, I have about 20 people I'm thinking about who this could be. Because this could be from the eye patch era. This could be... It can't be anyone from middle school, because honestly, my middle school... I was tight with everyone in middle school. Like, middle school was fun. I didn't really have any ops in middle school, except for this one girl that always tried to fight me. This one girl always tried to fight me because she was obsessed with my boyfriend. And me and my boyfriend were, like, so upset. Like, me and my boyfriend were, like, tea. I honestly... He was the best. Low-key, like, my middle school boyfriend, my first love ever. Like, he was the best. He set the standard high. Like, he wrote me love letters every single day. He was, like, literally so shy. He, like, didn't talk to anyone, any other girl. Like, he was obsessed with me. He was such a sweetie. He was everything. Everything. Should I text him? He should have been the one I made a marriage pact with. Like, actually, he should have been the one I made a marriage pact with. Fuck. Anyways, that one girl would always try to fight me because she liked my boyfriend. She would literally try to throw hands with me. And I'm like, girl, do I look like the girl that is going to throw hands? Me. Do I look like I'm going to go out back and fight you? First off, I definitely act like I'm going to, like, beat your ass up. I would never hit a girl. If it was a man, meet me out back right now. I would love nothing else than to punch a fucking man in the fucking face. If it was my situationship, I would literally love nothing more than to punch him in the face. But we're cool now. So I guess, like, no, I would still punch him. And he would let me. Yeah. I stand on that. Anyways, so I don't think it'd be anyone from middle school. But it could definitely be multiple people from high school. So it's either people from, like, elementary school or high school. So here's the thing. I'm not mad at you. You know why? Because if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't be the way that I am now. You know, like, the bullying leads to a lot of character development. You know? If I had it easy, then I wouldn't be funny. You know? So, like, I'm not mad at you. But I do have to say, this was fucking lame. I'm really happy that this organization got $100. Great. Beautiful work. But if you can be mean to somebody to their face, at least say sorry to their face. The fuck? And I don't want you to do it now. I don't need you to do it now because you already did your big one with this one, because weird move. I don't want your energy near me at all, whoever the fuck this is. But maybe just, like, think about it for a second. Like, I just feel like I give people so many chances, and it's just like, now they're sending me money to say sorry. What? This is why I'm going into 2025 being selfish as fuck. No, I'm not doing this. So, okay, so my friend Lauren, my roommate from Cleveland, whose name is also Lauren, Larry and Lauren, the two Laurens, yes. And everybody still gets shocked when I'm like, my name's Lauren, her name's Lauren. They're like, oh my God, what? Yeah, like our parents, like, named us both the same name. Yeah, whatever. And she came to visit me last weekend. It was so fun. We had so much fun. She came to visit. We went into the city. We dilly-dallied. And we got on the subway. And one of the subways was, like, broken. Because, like, we got on and the subway, like, usually announces the next stop, but, like, it like announced, like, 3 stops ahead. And so, like, if you didn't know, if you weren't, like, aware of that, you were probably, like, really confused. And we, like, were like, oh, like, yeah, like, that's not right. So, like, this lady got on the subway and it said, like, next stop, and it wasn't right. And she goes, what? And we were like, no, like, I think it's wrong. She's like, I was gonna say. And she just started, like, laughing so fucking loud. Like, she had, like, the best laugh ever. And I always say this, like, I love a loud laugh. I love a good laugh. So then, like, we started laughing. And then she saw us laugh. So she started laughing more. So she started laughing louder. And then she started laughing louder. So we started laughing louder. And then we all just started laughing really loud. and louder. Like, we just all started laughing. And it was just like a moment like that where I was like, this is like what I live for, because like it wasn't funny. Like, nothing was funny at all. Nothing at all. Other than the fact that like her laugh was loud and it made us laugh, and she laughed and everyone else laughed. And it was like, you know, like, how do you explain this to somebody else other than like, this is like the human experience? Just people laughing at literally nothing other than just like being a human, you know? And I was really hoping to see her again this weekend, but I didn't see her. She was just really cute and fun, and she was wearing like a fur hat, and she was just so cute. It was so fun. I literally love it. And so then we went to the city, and then we came home. We were planning on going back out, like, to hit the town. And then we got like in my bed and got under the heated blanket, and then, you know, we got a little too comfortable. And then Lauren looks at me and she's like, you know, like Moana 2 came out. And if you know anything about Lauren, which I don't know if you guys do, Lauren loves a movie theater. Like, she loves a movie theater. Like, she put me on to like Discount Tuesdays. Like, every Tuesday we were at the movie theater. Like, she would literally like look up every Tuesday, like if there was any type of movie. Like, we would be at the most random movies. Like, she loves a movie theater. So she looked at me and she's like, should we like go to the movies? I'm like, I'm not opposed. So like, she came all the way to Pittsburgh for us to like end up at the movie theater. That is so us. Like, literally so us. So funny. So we go to the movie theater. She is so tired. Okay, she falls asleep. She's like in and out of this movie, and like, I knew this was gonna happen, but like, I'm enjoying myself. And I like don't eat like a lot of sugar. So like, okay. I talk about like how it like affects my skin a lot. Like, my skin is so bad right now because I'm still recovering from like the Thanksgiving sugar, and I've just been like eating like bad because of like the holidays. But like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna make myself happy, okay? And I get popcorn, I get the biggest bag of Skittles I've ever seen, and I get a fucking like large Coke. Guys, I thought I was gonna puke in the theater. Like, I literally almost had to get up and run out. Like, oh my God, just like literally thinking about it, I haven't felt like sugar belly like that in a while. I was like, oh my God, I'm literally about to puke in Moana 2 with all these like little kids around me. Lauren's literally over here cuddled up, like hasn't even moved, hasn't even like opened her eyes. I'm about to puke because I got a large, like the biggest bag of Skittles that I've ever fucking seen. What? And I, like, why do I do this? Like, I know that it affects me like that, but like, I just wanted to like have Skittles. Like, can I just have Skittles? God. Anyways, so then Lauren didn't eat any of her snacks. So then she's like, I'm hungry. So she wanted to go to Taco Bell. So we go to Taco Bell. And she like spills her Taco Bell as she's driving. She's driving and trying to eat her Taco Bell. And I'm just like, Lauren, like, why don't you just like pull over and eat? Like, so she's like eating and then like swerves into the other lane. So then it makes me think of this one story of my brother. So my brother, he is just like a vibe and a half. Like, he's just someone that's gonna bring the energy. Like, he's a Leo, but like, he's like a different type of Leo. Like, he has the confidence, but he also has like, he's a very quiet confidence. He's very sure of himself, but he's not like annoying. He's not like an annoying Leo. He's just very like, he brings the vibe. He loves like making people laugh, like, but he's very like to himself at the same time. Like, he brings the energy. He brings the vibes. But with that, he loves his music. Okay. Like, he really, really, really loves music. Like, he like, when there's music, he's gonna vibe. Like, he's gonna be dancing, you know? And one time he came home and he was like, yeah, like, I just got pulled over because an officer thought that I was drunk driving. We were like, what? And he goes, yeah, no, like, I was actually just like dancing to a song. I actually was just like dancing to a song while I was driving and like swerved in the other lane. Like, how do you explain that to an officer? Like, yeah, like, why were you in the other lane? Oh, sorry, officer. Like, I actually was just like really like feeling this song, and like I accidentally was dancing and hitting the Dougie a little bit too hard, so I swerved in the other lane. He said that he didn't get a ticket, but he was like pulled over for like 30 minutes. And that's honestly one of my favorite stories to tell, because that's probably like him in a nutshell. Like, I'm literally picturing him so hard, because like I always think about this. I'm always jamming behind my wheel. I used to have the darkest window tints ever. Like, they were definitely illegal. And then I got pulled over one time for them by the most handsome cop, I might add. Tall, dark, handsome cop. He was like, yeah, like, these are way too dark. And I was like, oh, sorry, like, I bought this car like this. I didn't know. He's like, is there any way you can like take it off? And I'm like, really? But I see people all the time with darker window tints than what I had. But like, I drive around like my windows are still tinted because I'm jamming out all the time behind my wheel. I drive around with big puffy eyes, like literally like screaming, crying, throwing up all the time. But like, I never see anybody else like that. Ever. Why is it just me all the time? But like, I know at least my brother's holding it down over in Cincinnati. If you ever see a man behind the wheel with puffy, black, curly hair behind the wheel jamming out, that's most likely my brother. Oh, I don't know if any of you follow me on TikTok, but we need to talk about chicken wrap gate. I went into a Get-Go for the first time, and it's just because I was getting gas, okay? And I was so hungry because I just got off work. I haven't eaten all day, which is a really bad habit of mine. Like, I was hungry. Like, I didn't pack a lunch. I was motherfucking starving, okay? And I just wanted to go get a chicken wrap. That's all I wanted. And I've never ordered from a Get-Go before. Like, I just went up to the thing. I typed it in. I got my number. But I was like, weird. Like, okay, like, I guess I grab it and then I take it up to the front and pay for it on my way out. That's just what I thought. I don't know. I was just waiting there chilling. Like, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was just vibing. Because she was like passing out everyone's orders. Like, everyone was grabbing theirs and like, you know, walking away. I didn't think anything of it. Like, I wasn't mad. I wasn't like getting angry about waiting. Like, I was just chilling. Could I have been more observant? Maybe. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Then all of a sudden, she screams and goes, 1483. This is me, by the way. I'm 1483. 1483. You need to go pay for your shit before I can make your order. Whoa. First off, at this rate, I'm the only person standing there because everyone else has their shit. Like, she's made everything else. It's just me. So like, why are we angry? Calm down. Take a breath right now. Please stop screaming at me. First off, I'm the only one here. You know, you could have just looked at me and said like, hey, like, you actually have to go pay for it and then I can make it. Because clearly I have no fucking idea. And if like, you know, like, if I would have given you attitude, you know, your behavior, totally valid. If I would have been a bitch to you, yeah, be a bitch to me. Sure. But I was just literally minding my business. I was walking around, walking up and down the aisles, looking at candy, doing my thing. I literally didn't have a care in the fucking world. And then she just yells. I'm like, oh, okay. Damn, bitch. Fuck. I'll go pay. Shit. Sorry, I'm screaming a lot this episode. So then I go to the front. And I'm like shaking. I hand this guy my receipt. And I'm like, this is my first time here. He's like, it's okay. I know it's kind of confusing. Like, the things have the card readers, but then you don't pay. And I'm like, I don't know what I thought. I thought I would get it and then pay up here. He's like, oh, no, like, it's fine. It's okay. I'm like, okay. Oh, my fuck. Okay. So then she just makes my chicken wraps and then slams them down. She goes, 1483. And I'm like, over some chicken wraps. So I just look at her and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. This is my first time here. And I just grab them and I go. I don't know what. I literally was like, you know what? I'm going to give it to her because of the Gemini full moon. But like, holy fucking shit, bro. Damn. And I was like, you know what? Literally, I'll give it to her because like, I understand my presence really pisses some people off for no reason. Over chicken wraps. I literally was like taken back. Like, imagine just, please picture me standing there, like, just like, la-di-da-di-da, and then getting screamed at over chicken wraps. I was like, whoa! Whoa! I literally can't stand when bitches are mean for no reason. Why are we mean? Please, why are we being mean? Calm the fuck down. If it's warranted, by all means. By all means, if it's warranted. But chill the fuck out. Take a deep breath, you know? Okay, so now I want to go through the questions that some people sent me. Ooh, I like this one. Talk about your favorite holiday movies and why they're your favorite. Everybody knows that I love The Grinch. Everybody knows I love The Grinch. If you're my friend, if you've ever been in my life, I love the fucking Grinch. I resonate with the Grinch. I understand the Grinch. And also, I fucking love Jim Carrey. He's really misunderstood. And so is the Grinch. Jim Carrey's misunderstood. And the Grinch himself is misunderstood. But I just think he is so funny. I literally love, I just can't explain how fucking, like, it is a comedic masterpiece, and like nobody else could have played it the way that Jim Carrey did. Like, nobody else. And honestly, one of my dreams is to go to where's the live act, like where can I go meet the Grinch? Where's it? Oh, Universal Studios. I need to go meet the Grinch. Like, I need to. Like, that is, people are like, don't meet your heroes. No, I want to go meet the Grinch. I want to go meet the Grinch. I want to go meet him. When the holidays come around, I start quoting the Grinch. I start talking like the Grinch. My whole family starts doing it because of me. Hate, 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 hate. Like it is literally what I do. Like, holiday hoobie wuddy. Like, that is a fun story about me. When I moved to Cleveland, I started working this like waitressing job, and we were having like this Grinch themed brunch. And they were having Cindy Lou, and they were like, someone needs to be the Grinch. And like, you would think that like one of the men would volunteer. No, they didn't. So I volunteered. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I love the Grinch. Like, I could play him for sure. So I dressed up as the Grinch, but I kind of added like a little bit of pizzazz to it. Like, I kind of pictured it more as like Grinch, but drag. And it was so fun. Like, I love nothing more than a character. Like, I love playing a character. I just loved it so much. It was so fucking fun, except for like when the kids like cried, because like it was a really scary costume, and some kids like didn't like it, but some kids loved it. And it was so funny. I had this one dad like whispered in my ear. He's like, is it a girl under there? And I had to like nod my head, and he's like, yeah, I can tell. I was like, okay, weird, okay. But like, I literally just like walked around with like my hands out and like my gut out, and like it was just so fucking funny. Like, the more you watch the Grinch, the more you understand. He felt better, like isolated. He felt most understood just like by himself, and he's first off fucking hilarious. Like, I just love the Grinch. Also, another one I like is Home Alone. Justice for Kevin McAllister, another misunderstood king. Like, honestly, every time I watch those movies, I literally can't fucking stand Kevin's family. Like, they fucking piss me off. Like, y'all are doing this again? Like, y'all are doing this again. You're telling me, Home Alone 2 especially, when Buzz does that shit with the candles on Kevin's head as he's singing his solo at the concert, as Kevin is singing his solo at the concert, and Buzz like puts the candles on his head, you're telling me you're gonna be mad at Kevin for lashing out? Be fucking for real. That's so embarrassing. Oh my God, I actually hate his family's behavior. Like, I am literally Kevin McAllister. Like, yeah, I would escape to New York too. I feel like those are definitely like my go-tos for sure. The Polar Express is fucking weird to me. Like, I feel like that shit is like low-key demonic, and like it makes me very anxious. That might be a hot take. I don't know. What's one goal you'd love to accomplish in 2025? Honestly, I love this question. Okay, I'm not gonna like say like my real ass goals, because like the evil eye and shit, but like, okay, I actually have some like fun personal goals for 2025. And number one being, I really want to run a 5K. And like, I really need somebody to help me with this. The thing is like, I'm a good runner when it like involves sprinting. Is it short distance? Perfect. I'm gonna do good with that. Like, I've always been good with that. If I have to be fast for a shorter period of time, perfect. But if I have to pace myself for a long period of time, like literally no way. I can't do that. I can't do that. And I want to do that. Like I need to build my endurance. I want to do that. I want to test myself. So if anybody wants to do this with me, guys, maybe we can do this like virtually as like maybe a bunch of us can run a 5K this year. Wait, should we do that? Like, should we all meet? Wait, should we all like meet up at a 5K somewhere? Either way, I need somebody close to me to help me because, and it needs to be someone that can do it, and it needs to be someone that's patient because I can't run a mile without stopping. So, good luck. Oh, another goal, go abroad and smoke a cigarette. Those two things go hand in hand. I'm not doing one without the other. And you're probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? Listen, I've never been abroad. No. Which is sad. You know, like my family didn't really do that. My family didn't really travel like that, you know. But I want to go abroad. And fun fact about me, when I used to drink, one thing that I love to do is like smoke a drunk cigarette. Yeah. I loved a drunk ass cigarette. And I kind of miss that. I just miss a cigarette. But I'm not just going to like smoke a cigarette. And I don't know if like I should be smoking cigarettes. Again, somebody tap in. If anybody is in the healthcare field, as an epileptic, should I be smoking a cigarette? Somebody tell me. Because I said, the next time I have a cigarette, I want it to be like abroad, because I feel like when they smoke a cigarette abroad, it's different over there. Like it's a different culture over there. Like it's more classy over there. It's more chic over there. So another goal, go abroad, smoke a cigarette. So yeah, I want to do that. And then those are like the two on the top of my head. They're like, you're like, Lauren, that's it. Obviously like move to a new city somewhere. I really don't like, you know, like I really don't want to share my big goals because like the evil eye is so real. But like, yeah, but like those are like the fun personal goals I have. Like I really want to run a 5K. I do. I really, really do. What made you decide to do a podcast? I said it on my first episode that like one time I was on a plane and like I met this stranger and he sat next to me and we talked the whole flight about our lives and our life stories. And he told me, he was like, you really need to start a podcast. Like, I just feel like the way you talk and the way that you talk about things and like everything you've been through in life is like, you just offer like a really unique perspective and like you would be really good at that. And then I went and saw a sidekick and she told me that I'm going to do something with a microphone and a radio, perhaps a podcast. And everything was just kind of like pointing towards like whether I was just going to like take the chance or not. So, it's always something I wanted to do. It's just like a matter of like, it's just up to you. Everything about who I am and like I feel called to do like what I'm passionate about when it comes to like connecting others and making a connection and just like being and like offering like a safe space and like making others laugh and just like sharing my thoughts and like sharing, you know, my experiences is like literally what I feel called to do. So like, and being able to have a different medium other than just like TikTok or like videos, like I love that. So it's just like always been kind of like who I am. This one says right place, wrong time, or wrong time, right place. Do you believe in any of these? I'm very much a believer of like everything happens the way it's supposed to. Everything, you know, just like everything works for you, not against you. I don't think so, but like everything really is up to you when it comes to the aspect of like where you're supposed to go in life and like everything that happens for you in life. Like I really do think like your path is your path. But like if you really want something, like how bad you want it and how hard you work for it is truly going to be like, that's how you're going to get there. And then when it comes to like the people in your life, like right person, wrong time, like I don't know, like I really do think that like everyone comes into your life for a reason, and like if they're meant to be, they're meant to be, and like there's a reason for every single season. So like I really do, I trust the universe, and like I do find a lot of peace in that. I find a lot of peace in that. So I try not to like believe so much in like right place, wrong time, or wrong time, right place type of stuff, because the more you just trust that like everything happens the way it's supposed to, I feel like you'll find a lot more peace that way. This one says, how do you pick friends and make new ones? I am very much so just like an energy person. I feel like I'm really good at reading energy. I am definitely someone that just like will talk. If I like somebody's vibe, I'm gonna talk to them. If I like somebody's anything, I'm gonna tell them. Like, I just feel like even when it comes to social media, I use social media a lot to my advantage. I feel like somebody's energy or their aura like means way more to me on top of like anything else. So like making new friends, especially at this age, can be difficult. As a person like me, I've always like grown up feeling like so misunderstood. So it can be kind of like exhausting, like finding people that like understand you fully. And like I'm very picky with letting people in, because like I feel almost like guilty like letting people in, because if they do come in, like they, you know, like they're dealing with a lot here. Like that sounded really depressing, but like it kind of is that way. Like, you know, like it's not like easy over here. And like I'm like in this era of my life that like surface level just isn't it for me. And I'm also like just in this era of that's like, if you do something to me that I would never do to you, like I'm just like, I'm not like, I just can't, like I'm just not doing it anymore. So I would just say that like I always just tell people to like put themselves out there. I feel like I've met like a lot of my friends through work. A lot of my friends just like when I was out and about, like, oh, like I love your vibes, like can I get your social media? We go get a coffee, like we see if we vibe, and if we don't, we don't. But really like a lot of it is just like timing, the universe. Like if you're supposed to be friends with someone, you're supposed to. But like people come in when they're supposed to come in. And like right now I feel like I have 0 friends. Like I have my friends that check in on me every now and again, but right now I'm a loner, and like I'm cool with that. Okay, as you guys can see, it is literally like dark. So yeah, I have to go pee, and by the time this is out, I hopefully will have another YouTube video out. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of yibbity yappening. I love you guys. I miss you. And I kind of like this car vibe. Maybe I'll do the car more. Submit to my podcast if you want to. And follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me, subscribe to my YouTube. It's fun over there. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. So follow me, subscribe to me. Okay? Okay. Love you guys. Have the best day. Hugs and kisses. I am the most serious, unserious person you are ever going to meet.